Hey, welcome to Speech and Debate. My name is Jason Paris. I'm the 3A West rep. I'm from Cherokee, and I'm just going to walk you through some first steps. The first thing to do is to go to OSSAAspeech.com. That's different than OSSAA.com. So OSSAAspeech.com. And when you go there, this is to get you set up. So we're going to do this and then we'll go back a little bit. But you're going to hit forget or need login. And then this is where you're going to sign up for your login to the OSSAAspeech.com website, which is an important website to be a member of because it's where your roster will be, where tournaments are listed and things like that. So you want to fill this out and then submit your request. And then while you're waiting for that to process, there's some things you can still do. Let's go back to OSSAA.com. So this is the main OSSAA website where it's sort of a portal to all of the activities. So you're going to come here, go to activities, choose speech and debate, and then now you're on our speech website. When you're here, you can go ahead and take a look at some things. So first of all, let's focus on speech dates because that may be a pressing concern. If you go to the speech dates, you're going to see all of the things that are available to you in terms of tournaments for your kids this year. So let me point some things out. First of all, obviously you have the dates, the site, that's where it's held, and then the classes. If you're one of my constituents, that means you're in 3A and from the West, you're looking for the 3A tournaments for qualifying. Those are the tournaments that you can qualify kids to regionals at. So that's an important thing to realize. And then if you look here, you've got novice and champ division. Novice is for kids who will not be qualifying for regionals, but who still may want to compete. They're people like middle school kids and first timers. If they're a high school kid, I would go ahead and put them in qualifying division. But if there are some real nerves, you might want to look at novice. But that's primarily for junior high kids or middle school kids. And then champ division is for those kids who have qualified for regionals but still want to compete in tournaments. They can go to champ division, and those are open class. So you'll be competing against kids from all the other classes. So if you'll look down here, I'll just take you to Cherokee because we are hosting a tournament on January 26th and 27th. Cherokee, so obviously you can see here we're not hosting 5A, 6A, but if you're 3A, 4A, that may apply to you. And then the X here means we're offering novice. The X here means we're offering champ division. And then here's the coach's name, the person who's hosting, and the phone number where you can reach us. That's the tournament calendar. The next thing, if you want to look at the rules, we have the manual here. There's a ton of information in there. And in fact, as a new coach, you are required to read and then sign an affidavit that says you read it. So it's really important that you do that. So let me show you how to do that. You click that, and this is the rule book. The first step really for me often is to just blow it up because it's very small. But there you have it. So you can go through, there's the table of contents, but as you go through, you'll find all of the information you need. You'll go, for example, on this page, you've got entry procedures. It'll tell you about your judges' requirements and things of that nature. Then as you keep going, you'll discover that each event has the rules listed. So if you want to look at poetry, you can look at poetry, and then there are all of the relevant rules. So those are the rules, and that's where to find them. One last thing before we leave is signing the affidavit that I mentioned earlier. You're going to want to go here to the OSSAA speech website. I already have an account, so I'm going to go there. And once you're there, there's a lot of information that will sort of keep you going through the year. The first thing is you want to add your roster. And the way you do that is you go to the roster page. It's a little bit confusing sometimes. Step one is to add new student. Then once you've done that, you come over here to edit. And then you can type in the kid's last name and the kid's first name, select their grade level, and then hit save. So that's how you add your kids. If you go to profile, this is the thing that you're going to need to do. Once you've reviewed the rule book, you need to come sign this affidavit. And all that means is you click those 3 checks, and then you just type your name there, and then you've signed it, and that's good. So that's what you'll want to do right now or as soon as possible to just get started. And I think that's it for now. That should answer some of your questions, and let me know if you have more.